White.
It's kind of Snow White on steroids, isn't it? I mean, it's thematically it's there, but it really takes on a life of its own and is its own story, which I loved. I loved the sort of the huntsman wasn't very prominent in the original, and then in this he's there, and even sort of romantically it goes in a different direction to what we know. I love sort of the scale of it. Rupert was very motivated to not shoot on green screen. He wanted to be real locations. We had places like this, and real locations, the snow-capped mountains and in the mud and in the rain, and real cathedrals and castles, and it's just such a benefit from that, no matter how, I mean, special effects, they're great these days, but there's nothing like a real location, even as an actor it helps you, involve yourself easier, but as an audience it just looks so much richer. That's what makes these work, is the combination of visual effects and locations, but it's got to be a story and character at the centre of it. I keep getting asked what was similar about the, Snow White and Kristen, and I think both of them have, a real strong sense of right and wrong and justice and passion behind their motives. And she was extremely protective of her character on set about, no, this is how she should go, this is where she should go, and this is what she should do. Quiet. There was one fight sequence with her, it wasn't even a fight sequence, it was a punch that she had to throw, and we'd rehearsed it a couple of times, it was fine, and then 3 or 4 takes in, she got a little close and punched me in the face. It's a good punch too, it's a good punch. I said, you've never hit anyone before? You're not a professional boxer? We don't know about it?
And then let's talk about Charlie's a little bit. She's so amazing, isn't she?
Oh, incredible, yeah. My first couple of weeks of the shoot was supposed to be pretty minimal. I'd come off shooting Avengers and straight into this and didn't have any prep time, and they said, don't worry, the schedule's light. And then the day I get there, they said, we've changed a couple of things, and your first scene tomorrow is with Charlize, and it's the big scene in the castle.
My brother tells me you are a widower, a drunkard, and one of few who has ventured into the dark forest.
Aye.
One of my prisoners has escaped there.
Oh, and he's dead.
She.
So that was an intimidating set to walk onto, but look, I mean, she is just so good that you can't help but kind of be sucked into the moment, but scary, especially when she's playing the queen and she's eyeballing you down the middle, and it was great.
Bring her to me.
No, I've been to that forest. I'm not going back.
You will be rewarded handsomely.
In some ways, you're probably prepped already for this role, in some respects, but obviously there's the accent and stuff like that. What kind of stuff did you do to...
we wanted to, we discussed sort of accent and who this guy was, and we injected a sort of Scottish feel in there, just sort of separate him from everybody else. We wanted him to be, different from the Queen and from Snow White. He was a different upbringing.
Lips red as blood, hair black as night. Bring me your heart, my dear, dear Snow White.